Yes, peeps, man. You already know it's the call-in time, man. Liverpool leave it late. Made a meal of the game that we shouldn't have made a meal of. But Rio comes up with the goods and saves the day, man. It's the call-in show, guys. So make sure you guys get ready. I'll drop the link in a second, and you guys can come in and have your say, man. Everyone's gonna get 3 minutes. If you go over the 3 minutes, you will be kicked out. Everyone's gonna get 3 minutes. We want to try and get as many callers as we possibly can today. Because I want to know how you guys feel, man, about the formation, tactics, substitutions, the defense, how we played. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Sav should be joining me soon. I'm not too sure if the rest of the guys will be joining as well. But let's see what happens, man. But hold on. Let me I'll throw the link in a second. Guys, just smash the like on the way in. There's already over 60 of you in the building. As you guys are coming in, just drop a like, and then I'll do it, man. But yeah, my kind of overview, man, it was so poor, man. Even with 2-0, it looked like we had 10 men. And lads, man, look, I know obviously we win, we're feeling great. And I feel great as well because the 3 points would have been a lot worse if we didn't get the 3 points. But yeah, man, we need to trust Rio now. It's time to give the brother his chance in this team. Give him more minutes. Does it mean he starts? Probably not, but put him on, man. Don't leave it till late. You leave it till late, and this is what he comes up with. Salah can't go missing again, guys, man. He is the guy. He's the king in that. But nah, bro, I can't deal with him going missing again in games, bro. Like we wonder why we were playing with 10 men. But yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It is mad, man. It's so mad. But yeah, let me drop the link in now. I'm sure I sent the guys the right link. I'll drop the link in. You guys can come in and we'll get it going, man. Because I don't want to be here for too long. Let's get this. Yes, Sav.
Man, like.
Mm-hmm.
We're saying heart rate good now.
Yeah, man. Bro, it wound me up so much, bro. Let me get the timer. Guys, the link is... I ain't even pinned it. Let me pin that. Try and get as many callers as we possibly can. As I said, guys, I'll give you 3 minutes. If you go over it, I'll just drop you out. So let's try and stick to the 3 minutes as much as you possibly can. Let me get the timer. Yeah, nice, mad, man.
Man like real, you know.
Man, come and save the day. I can't wait to just watch everything that he just watch it back. Just watch what he was doing. He come onto the pitch and just looks so exciting to watch, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, I think they probably will. He'll have an interview after this game now, but it's just good. Smart kid, man.
All right, let's get Drew. It's Drew, then JP, then Vel. That's the order. Guys, the link is pinned if you want to jump in. Newcastle fans, Liverpool fans, whoever you want to be, what you support, if you watch the game, love to hear your take. As I said, 3 minutes, guys. If you go over the 3 minutes, I will drop you down. So try and stick to within that 3 minutes. All right. Yeah, let's get Drew. Big up, bro.
Yo. How you both today?
Good, man. How you feeling, man? Talk to us, bro. Let me start the timer.
Stress. Yeah, stress. Like, let's just get the positives out of the way. So 3 individual good goals. Obviously, Rio got his first goal. So obviously in the Prem. So always great to see that. Gravenberch's goal, lovely finish. You know, shaping it far, going there. You know, I think in this day and age, I think everyone's doing the kind of Mbappe finish where you're shaping it far, but then you're slapping it near. I guess it just catches the keeper out. So good finish. And obviously, Ekitike got his second. But besides the individual magic, we need Isak ASAP. We need another left winger. We definitely need for me a natural 6. I don't want to keep doing all this, putting Gravenberch there, trying to we just need a natural 6, and then possibly that's probably CDM left winger, and then obviously a striker, because this can't keep happening, because as soon as Ekitike comes off, for some reason we just collapse. So, do you know what I mean? And it's like, the first half, like I don't really know what was going on with like VVD and Kanate, because to me, like the way that we're defending so badly right now, we might as well just play with a back three, because at times there's only 2 or 3 back there anyway. Because I don't know what's going on. This is like watching Gomez and Kanate playing. It's just that there's VVD there in real life. It's like Dama and Dama have been playing for the first and second game, and I don't know what's going on. I'm not really like impressed with Kirkus so far as well. Like I just feel like we spent all this money, but we're still worse off. It's like the same thing I saw last week. Like I'm not convinced at all by the whole back four. Obviously, barring thingy playing there. What's his name? Was it Curtis? Well, no, yeah, whoever we played right back. Yes, sorry, so but yeah, obviously that's like a one-off. But I'm just not convinced by the entire back four. Obviously, barring Sobel today. I'm still not convinced with Wirtz. I know like he's getting his little, his touches there, his little flicks there, but I just think going forward, he's just not giving me what I just want to tend to see. Obviously Salah now has been cold for the last 2 games. I'm not sure what's going on with him as well, but like I know it's just 2 games, but I just don't see us. Like if we're going to continue playing how we're playing, I don't see us winning the league. If we're going to keep playing the way we are playing right now, I don't see us winning the league. Like that's just my opinion. Because we can't keep the ball. Joe Linton, that was the ST. He's not playing midfield and he was bossing us. Like, I don't really know what I'm seeing right now. Like, I'm meant to see patterns. I'm meant to see, like, little tiki-taka here, triangles here. Wirtz is meant to be doing the free ball, the no looks, the little curt. Like, if Wirtz can't do the thing in the 10, I'm sorry. McAllister just needs to come back ASAP and we put him in the 10. Like, if you can't do it, then we just got to sit it down. We got to get a 6. Playing with Gavin Birchin, and that's just how we gotta go.
Bro, big up, man. Well said as well, man. Literally what we've echoed on this channel so many times, bro. But for some reason, no one wants to take it on board, bro. Crazy.
Wait, that's where I go. I don't understand. Why can't we like manage games? Like we're winning the game. Why can't we? What's going on?
I literally said that, man. We're winning the game.
Big up, Drew. I'll get the next one. Big up.
Yeah.
Love, man.
It's true, man. Love. Winning the game and they're down to 10 men and we're still running around like chickens.
Let's get JP in. JP, bro, you ready?
Yeah, man. Big up.
Big up.
Big up Ends. Big up Savage.
Big up to you.
There's an old saying, defense wins championships. And right now, it's not looking good for Liverpool. I happy with the win, but I'm disappointed with the performance and the lack of fight because of how the game panned out. I can't believe Gordon got a red card. They have no striker. We have 2-0 lead with Etetike, making it comfortable for us, and we just everything went out the window, right? I have to say Szoboszlai, because that's the only person I could really talk about today, really. Szoboszlai, I have to say, bro, thank you. All the stick you have been getting from the Liverpool supporters, and I have to say that is why I said it all the times on stream, because we don't understand the pressures that these players go through. But Szoboszlai is very vital for this team, and it showed today. Nobody could tell me that Szoboszlai is not man of the match. He played right back, is not his natural position. In the first half, Harvey Barnes, I couldn't see Harvey Barnes. He played well. He did well for the assist, and he was running all over the pitch when he came in midfield. And anytime I see any Liverpool fan giving Szoboszlai disrespect after this, then you do understand the importance of that type of player, because I mean we have to really give credit to him, because he was the only one out there. I'll have to say second place Van Dijk came up with some good headers when they were really pressuring us deep after they equalized, but Szoboszlai was really the only one who looked like he had a heart of a champion and really wanted to to get us the victory. But again, guys, if we do sort out the defense, I just go in with that. Defense wins championships. And if we continue conceding silly goals like these, we're not going to win the league. The only positive I'll take again out of this as well is that we not really playing with the perfect midfield that we want to right now. McAllister was out today. I believe McAllister in that midfield with a 2-0 lead, give him the ball, he would have found the passes and we would have been a little right. But I just wanted to come here to give Szoboszlai a lot of props, no more criticism for him, and we had to get back the defense on point because defense win championships.
Big up, bro.
No, big up. And I can't lie, blood.
Mm.
Showing that goal on, it's making me emotional, blood. You don't understand, brother.
Because you know the technique it takes for those finishes,
and the cleanness in which Sobo steps over the ball. Liverpool hasn't got a clue, blood. He hasn't got a clue what Sobo's about to do to him, brother. That finish is mad. That finish is mad, bro. It looks at all the pressure, didn't take a touch. Whip us.
That's why I said he could have taken a touch if he wanted to and just place it. Because he put it where the keeper was really standing, to be fair to him. Oh, boy. Let's get in. Phil. Big up, Phil.
Yo, big up, guys. What a game. First things first, Konate, time to learn some Arabic because Saudi are calling for you. You could fuck off right there. You ain't good enough to Real Madrid or PSG. So off you go, off to Saudi, mate. Hey, surely they'll appreciate your defending right there. Yeah, going to the game, man. It was dead, bro. I'll be real. It was dead. Big up Rio, but I'm probably going to get beaten from my parents because I just woke them up celebrating that goal. So get the goal, but at what cost, essentially. But yeah, but for me, it's 4 players for me. I think get like a good rating. For me, that's Jones, Szoboszlai, Ekitike, and of course Rio. But for me, Jones and Sobo were my standout today. For me, Jones set the tone for the first goal, keeping it simple, playing the sport, holding up the play, slowing things down because that's what was needed. We needed quite the Newcastle atmosphere. We didn't want to play fast pace, play slow, nice football, build up play from the back, and we'll end up scoring. And that's what we did for the first goal. Well, finished by Graf. Probably takes away from his actual stinker because it's absolutely horrific, the entirety of the game, Gravenberch. And I said to people last game, he's not going to make that difference in terms of defensive stability. Like even when people say we miss Mac won't help us defensively. If our backline are behaving like this, what the midfield going to do? Our midfield aren't going to drop in deep to centre back. Kaz is not going to go 6'5" and start headering the balls out from the midfield. Like these defenders need to pattern up, bro, because it's not good, man. It's not good. Our slot needs to fix up the system. You can't keep playing too high fullbacks, man. Even like playing against 10 men, because I said on his Sounds channel, like, yes, they're down to 10 men, but we always play shit against 10 men. Every time the opposition play 10 men, we're so shit against them because I don't know what we do, man. It's nothing. For me, the international break slot needs to fix up. He needs to look into that. Cool. We need to figure something out defensively. Obviously, first things first is get rid of Konate, bring me Mark Gahey, someone who can actually play football and someone who can actually defend from the back because his head's not right at the moment. Salah needs to pattern up. Yeah, like you created one chance and that's it, bro. Like you did nothing the entirety of the game. I looked at our XG today. It might have changed from the last time I saw it, but it was 0.33 our XG today, bro. We didn't create anything. Yeah, Gakpo got 2 assists, but let's be real, I couldn't probably make those assists because it's more of the striker doing their job, scoring the goals. So it wasn't really a great performance for anyone. Like I said, there's only like 4 players for me that deserve the praise. The rest were poor, and it's just, yeah, can't lie. The new sign is Verts and Kirkes, man. Hella shaky, bro. Hella shaky.
All right, bro. Listen, big up. The only thing I disagree with what you said was Gravenberch, bro. But big up to you nonetheless. That's the only thing I disagree with. Gravers did have a good game, bro.
Yeah, I thought Fingy.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, go on, bro.
No, I was about to say, I think Gakpo had a good game as well. Kind of went under the radar still. Because he spent a lot of the time getting kicked up in the match too. No, he did, man. He was actually good. He was getting blasted. He was getting fouled more than anyone.
Yeah, Trippier made 4,000 him and got away with
bro.
all of them. Not one yellow card, you know. All right, let's get Mike in. Yes, Mike. Big up, bro.
Big up, boys. Savage, it's the first time you're not wearing sunglasses.
Oh no, yeah. Hey man, don't make a big deal of it, man. But I'll put them back on, bro.
It's all good. It's all good. Listen,
I love, bro.
Before I go on my spiel, we don't score that goal if Gravenberch doesn't win the duel with Bruno Guimarães. So go back, rewatch it. He's an absolute dog. Plus, he got in his face after 111th minute. He had Bruno cussing at him, and he's just smiling. I love it. I'm gonna need blood pressure. I'm gonna need blood pressure medication this season if we're gonna play like this, because I'm not trying to have a heart attack at 50. Champions play like garbage and they end up winning. We've been playing like garbage and we've been winning, except for the Crystal Palace game. But there's not a single player that's changing the last 3 games. There's no player that we can add into this system that we played when we were up 2-0. So let's just move past this idea. Stop scapegoating. Enough. Okay. Bin the 2-0 lead. If we're up 1-0 and you have the opportunity to score, just miss, because we cannot play with a 1-0 lead. Or score twice. Score 1 goal, have it count for 2. We cannot have a 2-0 lead because we do not know how to protect it. To me, it's just because the system isn't gelling. We've made a ton of changes. I can't reasonably expect it to hit the ground to be better than this because we don't have the time. Right now, Wirtz is looking like a 16 million pound player, not a 116 million pound player. He needs to fix up and get back to the pace of this league. I think he's just a little bit too nonchalant. He tries to do too much. Move the ball, work triangles. I do think that Newcastle were packing the box with 5, like I said, on Friday. They did exactly what I thought they'd do. They made it very difficult. And let's not forget, they scored both of their goals off of set pieces. The first one was from a throw-in that we cleared, and then, cross comes in, but Kirkes has the strength of a 6-year-old boy, so Bruno Guimarães can just jump right over him. And then the second one is off of a free kick that, Konate, you need to be stronger there, bro. You can't let that ball hit you in the back on the numbers. What are you doing? Also, Konate, bro, you're fighting for your job. Enough. Seriously, pull your head out of your rear end. But to me, Ekitike is a bagsman. I don't care. Wemby is my boy. And Rio Dino. I've been calling for this kid to see the pitch. That finish, Szoboszlai, unreal today. To dummy that the way that he did, and for Rio to finish that with the calmness, 4th youngest player to ever score in the Premier League, probably the youngest game winner in Premier League history. Yeah. And to run straight to the Newcastle fans and to celebrate right in their face, not even to go to our end, to their end. I love it.
We'll sort out the replay. Someone for a bottle of him.
I don't care. Rio is a dog. We got the win. That's all that matters. But guys, this is a system issue. Putting in McAllister, dude, what are you on? That's not going to change anything. No, it's not going to change the fact. It's not going to change the fact that there's 30 yards of space between our midfield and the forward line. So slot needs fixing up. But Rio, I love you. I've never screamed louder at my computer. Thank you, Rio.
Big up, Mike, bro. Big up.
Yeah, bro. Big up, man.
Showing
that replay of Slot coming out the tunnel was hilarious, bro. Man ran up to them and said, "What happened?" It's like, we scored. It's like, oh.
Joke, man, bro. All right, let's get Nick. I think it's Nick. Nick next. Big up, Nick.
Morning, fellas. Hopefully the audio is not that bad.
Yeah, big up, Nick, bro.
Oh, boy. I thought performance matters in games like this. Performance matters. What performance, bro? Take your 3 points to get out of there, bruv. It's Newcastle on a Monday night, bruv. Monday night Raw. We got out of there with 3 points. And Guimarães at the end there, just crashing the party, Stone Cold Steve Austin style, throwing a stunner on somebody and then leaving the house, bruv. What are we doing here? Performances sucked, but 3 points matters. Yes, some players, you want to look at them, maybe they weren't that great. Ultimately, what are we there for? We're not there to play scintillating football. We'd like to. I'm there to get 3 points from that place and get the hell out of there, which is exactly what we did. A dirty, scrappy, gritty 3 points, but that's what you have to do. Remember, last season, we gave up a 3-2 lead at the end through a Kelleher. Well, I call it a Kelleher error. So to take 3 points from them today, even though we were a man up, and like when Nunez played as well, 1-0, player sent off, bagging 2 at the end. It's just it's just what you have to do to just get over the line and get your points, bruv. And for the performances of certain players, you can say, you know what, fair enough. Some were not that great. Again, truth be told, woke up at halftime, I seen an Ekatike goal, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then you see the 2-1, and I'm like, again, last week 2-0 up, conceding to 2-2, having to claw it back again today, winning at the end there. But like Mike said, that Szoboszlai awareness to let the ball roll, and for Rio, 16 years old, to hit that so clean into that side netting. I actually thought this was going to go over the crossbar. I had a coffee in my hand with a jug of milk, ready to get that steam going, and I had to hold myself so I didn't just throw the shit everywhere, bro. It was madness, bro. For a kid of that age, at that end, to be finishing that type of goal, bro, 3 points, get out of there, reconvene, reassess, prepare for next week, and then get another 3 points at home, bro. That's what I'm looking at.
No,
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. All right, Nick, is that it, bro?
All good.
Big
That's
up
it for
to
me.
you,
I had
bro.
my little rant. Gonna do my little video.
Big up,
Peace
mate.
out, boys.
Big up,
Catch
Big up
us.
to you, bro. In a bit.
You make a good point still, but I'm always going to struggle here because people are always going to be right with the 3 points is what matters the most in it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But I just don't like, and I'm sure Nick won't do it, but I don't like the fact that man say that as if like, yeah, just take it and get away with it. Like, bro, I get that, bro, but because we online here to break down games, and obviously I got to talk about the performance in it. Like, I can't just be like, oh, 3 points in that. Then that, you know what I mean? Because it stinks,
Yeah.
bro.
It does.
And it's not a. The problem is if it was an anomaly that we played like this, and it got the 3 points, I'll be like, I wouldn't care, take it. You know what I mean? If in the middle of the season of playing like, I don't know, 5-6 games back to back great games, and then one of them was one of these stinky games, take it.
Take it and
But
move on. Yeah.
the problem is Palace was stinky, Bournemouth was stinky, and Newcastle's been stinky, and all them games are in a row. So it's forming a pattern. Not to mention that at the end of last season we finished stinky. I give them a blight, we won the league, man them a party, and that's the excuse everyone gave them, even though it's not a fact. But okay. So I see patterns in it. Because what's going to happen is when it doesn't work and we draw or lose, then everyone's going to try to analyze the game after. And I'm just going to be there like, this is what we've been talking about all the rest of the weeks, bro. Because Slot can't do what everyone else is talking about. He can't go back tomorrow and go, the 3 points were the most important thing. Let's not fix anything. Let's just do it again next game against Arsenal.
Nah. And that's the problem we have, Sav. It's not even the fact of, it is the performance, but also that we keep conceding these dead goals, bro. Like, that means we're making the games more difficult. We're making it so much more difficult than it needs to be. Like, why can't we just win 1-0? At 2-0, can we not just manage the game and play football?
It does feel like he's moving away from his own, whatever his philosophy is. He feels like he's moving. That's why when Carragher said it to him last week, and everyone was like, "Oh, Carragher's a bit harsh." No. He said it to his face because he said, after the old regime, you came in last season. The one thing we praise you for is you seem to have more control, especially when you got ahead in games. Then he started talking about, which I'm not used to talking about the entertainment of the game and, oh yeah, we'd rather do this than that. And I'm like, huh? That's not. I thought you was the control guy, bruv.
Or you wanted to just win, innit? Like,
we're winning today, and they've gone down to 10 men. I'm like, okay, let's just control the game. Then if I come off and start talking about, oh, that game was boring, you can tell me to shut the fuck up. We're 2-0 up. Of course we made it boring. It's Newcastle. But like, I saw everything that happened in the game. I saw that. Not on some, I think I'm better than anyone. I literally said this in the preview earlier with Ben and Cav, and I said at the beginning of the game, I said when the game started what Dan Burn was going to do, and he'd done it all game, tried to bully man. I said, Konate cannot go into a fight with these man, bro. And Dan Burn done it on purpose. He starts making stuff into a fight. Then them big kind of players, Lovren used to do it, Konate does it. When you turn it into you're not winning a fight with Dan Burn, bro. You're not winning it. And I noticed that our centre-back, even though they're big guys, they struggle with Dan Burn. They struggle with Beto. They struggle with Calvert-Lewin. They struggle... Bro, it's a pattern, bro. They're all the same type of strikers. Them big strike... That's why Gordon wasn't causing them any problems, bro. And then what did I say to you? Where the fuck is Dan Burn playing? Because I've seen this man at left-back, centre-back, midfield, and up front, bro. Because as soon as Gordon come off, there's like, you know what, Dan Burn, you've got the engine to go back and forth on it, to go up the top and all right, safe, jump up front. All of a sudden, it's causing man problem, dragging up man's shirt and hey man, but I hear it though, and you usually all right. Enjoy the 3 points. I do when it's done, but you want me to be a boring content creator and just enjoy the game, then there's no point me talking after the game, innit? Because I'm here to analyze stuff with, like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's one of those.
Yeah,
but
it
big
makes
on
no
real.
sense. All right, get Paul in. Whoa.
All right, gentlemen.
Big up, Paul.
Having a good evening? Not? No. Yeah. Well, bloody hell, we can't keep on doing this. Being 2-0 up and losing 2-goal leads. We can't just keep doing this because someone is going to basically not let us get away with it. They're going to put us away with no problems at all. And I'm worried about Arsenal next week. I'm seriously worried about Arsenal next week. And also we need to address this defensive issue. I put in the chat we need to sign. I would say sign Gahey and Keepier right now. Sign both of them. And get rid of Konate or put him on the bench. He's got to see bench, in my personal opinion, sooner rather than later. It took a 16-year-old to save our skins. Save us from embarrassment. Yeah, I'm not going to keep on saying this until the transfer window closes, and we need to get another 6. You can help out Gravenberch. Can't do it on his own. I don't trust Jones. I don't trust Szoboszlai, and I don't trust McAllister to actually be a good backup to Gravenberch. So we need to go in there and get a 6 if we can, but definitely go and get 2 centre backs. One to replace Konate and one for depth and rotation. Needs to happen sooner rather than later. We wasted too much time trying to get Isak, while not looking at the essential parts of the team, which is the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you tell me how impressed you've been with Kirkes? Because I have not been impressed, and I wasn't really for the signing in the first place. I'm not a fan of Kirkes.
First half, he was good. First half, I think he was good. He won a lot of his duels, apart from one cross he let go across the box, and then the needy defensive header he not tried to header it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not impressed by him. I'm yet to be convinced by Kirkes. So I was basically pulling for the guy who's gone to Real Madrid, who's was at Benfica.
Okay.
His name I can't remember. I think it's Carreras from Benfica. Could have got him. I think he would have been a much better buy than Kirkes. And even is it Al Nouri? He's gone to City now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I hear that Everton are about to sign Tyler Diblin. We could have gone for we could have signed him as an understudy to Mo, because Mo has been in stinky form at the moment.
No, I hear it. But Paul, big up.
He's been a bit of a scrub for my liking.
Big up.
Thanks for having me on, boys.
And say stinky and scrub is mad.
Yeah, man. I feel like Kirk. Obviously, Kirk is gonna get that quite a bit, man. I'll say what I say in the game and stuff like that, but I'm quite honest on it. So he does good stuff in the game as well. One thing we have to do when it comes to the new players, they're not going anywhere. They just got here.
They're going to be here for 5 to 6 years, aren't they? Really? So
that's why when man are talking about the players that have been here, it makes a lot more sense, because Slot ain't gonna change these man. Bro. You get me? Man is actively trying to get rid of Chimikas, bro. So man have to let Kirkes learn on the job. It seems, bro. That's how it's gonna have to be, isn't it? But he, like, as I said, man, I've seen some good stuff come from his game as well. And then the rest of the players, man, the Konate thing. Listen, I'm not gonna start speaking about Konate like he's a dickhead, bro. At all. I feel like there's part of this game. Funny enough, there's part of this game where he was really good in the first half and he was trying to deal with everything. It's just once he got into a tussle, bro, that's when it, you know what I mean, when it went off a little bit.
One with Gordon.
Yeah.
And the one he grabbed him down, then the Dan Burn one at the end of the goal.
One as well. Yeah, exactly. So, but a bit of communication there in the back would have helped as well. I want to know, like, I keep seeing the replay, but I can't see. Does Szoboszlai just let the ball roll to Real, or does Real tell him? I really want to know.
No, he dummies it. He don't. To be fair, it could be good communication in, or Sobo glance sees him and goes, right, if Mo sets this in here, I'm gonna dummy it.
Yeah, because he obviously does the right thing. Because if you see where Livermento's foot plays, if Szoboszlai tries to hit that, he's gonna block it. But the reason why I want to know, and it doesn't actually matter, I just like the little details in it. If Szoboszlai just did that, that's extra cold, bro.
He did. He definitely dummied it. He definitely
he definitely I don't mean that. I know that he dummied it, but I'm saying, did he tell him to dummy it, bro? Like, did Rio go?
Did he give him a little shout?
Because if Rio didn't say leave it and Szoboszlai just done that, then Rio not knowing that ball's coming to him, that's a mad finish, bro, to do that first time. That's
I think
mad,
it's both. You know, I think they both, like, he saw him look over the shoulder and he was like, dummy this. Like, you know, when you look at man, that bro, dummy it. And
Szoboszlai today, bro. I see everyone talking about it in the bro. To it, brother. He was so good, man.
Right back, went into midfield, very good there as well.
Bro, those little things that, like, I seen that man weren't really talking about while I was in the watch along, and I'm like, bro, you not just see that the ball that Alanga put across the box, he blocked it, bro. He slid in and blocked it right next to Alisson. Otherwise, he would have went in. You know how cold it, bro? Nah, man. Nah,
and then
man.
the little back post header as well from the Alanga cross.
Man. I get it. Like, trust me, I'm on reviews, like, bro. I don't like the tactics and that, but the positives are the fact that I know Manacos inverts and that. I don't feel the same about Verts as everyone else does.
No, he weren't.
Yeah, I don't think he would. But the positive is Ekitike just got brought to blood, and he's doing his job. He's been doing his job, bro. Like, since he's come on the pitch for us, he's been doing his job, bro. And everyone and every caller has said when Ekitike comes off, the team looks different, which is a compliment to him, bro. That the game's changing when he comes off. So he's done his job. This is why, yes, I digress on the fact that, yeah, of course, I'd like Isak and that. But the reason why I keep cussing, man, is because I can't believe there's so much energy going into the man that ain't here, bro. And Hugo's in our team, and he ain't getting the same.
We're not getting no love in it, like the love that
it's absolutely crazy to me, bro.
He scored 3 in 3, and he's got an assist to boot as well, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
We don't show him no love like that. All right, well, let me get Josh Shane in next. Big up, man.
Big up, ends.
Big up, big up.
I just wanted to say, you know, when Arsenal have a bad game, they always resort to like set pieces. So don't you think that Liverpool are also resorting to this thing of having these moments when things get tough, us just hoofing the ball into the box and us just hoping for like a good quality moment from one of our players? Don't you think it's like eerily similar since last season? Because Savage said that he's noticing stuff, right? And I'm beginning to notice that we're also beginning to depend on this thing where we just depend on high quality moments. And when we're ahead in games, we don't try to lock the game up. Like, you don't see a purposeful attempt to shut the game down, to position themselves well, to stay in positions and then to see the ball out for certain periods of time. You don't see like an impactful tactic implemented when we go ahead. We just see like the team continue playing. We see the team getting lazy, not lazy, just complacent, right?
Yeah.
And this thing of Arne Slot saying, because during the game I was telling myself, you know, the only thing we're good at is slowing the game down. That's literally the only thing we did this game. We just kept slowing the game down and slowing the game down and slowing the game down. We couldn't get a hold of the game. We couldn't do anything to meaningfully impact the game. Whenever we got the ball, all we did was attempt to slow the game down. And don't you think this thing where players are standing on the ball, just watching the game and then waiting for a simple pass and not really engaging in like on the ball and trying to twist and pivot and move and ball move while seeking for a pass? Don't you think this thing where they're standing on the ball is also one of the causes of this complacency? Because I feel like you become less tactically aware when you just stand there instead of moving around, trying to swivel, trying to pivot, you know, just trying to create movement. We're just standing there and we're just hoping the opposition don't move like in sync. And it looks so bad. And it's like it's slowly becoming a slippery slope, and it's becoming slowly worse and worse and worse and worse. And we're just wasting so much time and entertainment value on this thing where all we can do is slow the game down. And then when it's time for you guys to show us some skills and some precision passing, we just dilly-dally sometimes. But one thing I want to say before I finish is Arsenal do finish with their little set piece thing. At least we finished with some quality attacking play. Quality precision passing, quality leave, quality goal from a youngster, just absolute quality is what we resorted to in the worst circumstances.
Yeah.
Nah, big up to you, man, Josh Shane, bro.
I agree, man.
Big up, man. Big
Cheers,
up.
bro.
Do you know what the thing as well, Sav? Yeah, and I beg everyone watch it, right? Exactly what he was just asking for. Florian Wirtz kept doing it. When everyone was putting their foot on the ball, he kept running into different spaces, and I'm like, one of you played to him in those spaces, but they kept just missing him out, putting it, and then it only took Gravers to like fire one into it, and I'm like, that's the pass.
They're so used to not having anyone to want the ball.
And then, Sav, how did we get our third goal, right? Before that, Sav, what did I ask Mo to do? Play inside to Gravers into that space so they can press him and he can play it around the corner, and then it creates the gap between the defense and the midfield. Didn't do it, hold on to it, went backwards.
Yeah.
Now, in that one transition, you fizzed it into Grab and he flicks it around the corner. Now the whole game opens up. That's now you can play those 1-2s in the box. And that's how we ended up getting the goal. That's what the team is not doing at the moment. It's like they're scared to play it to the guy just in case he loses it. I'm like, if you want to play risky football, that is a risky pass, but it's not a difficult pass. Yeah. If the passing lane's on, they literally had a bank of four with the one up front and a bank of four before Gordon got sent off. And I'm watching Florian Wirtz just running in between the two banks of four with loads of space. And I'm like, so not one of you guys can just pop the ball into that space to him. And if he turns, it's only him, the back line with Mo, Gakpo, and Ekitike. So no one can play that pass in there.
Nah, dude, I agree with you because judging by how I've heard everyone speak today, man, I'm not judging our Man City football and that, but the reason why everyone thinks Wirtz is shit, bro, is because man ain't giving him the ball, bro. Like, he ends up speaking, the whole first half is in that hole again, nothing. Okay, he runs off. He's in that hole again, nothing. He's in that pocket again, nothing. Okay, so he's obviously going to look like he's jogging around like a headless chicken, because every time he goes there, you look in his face and give the ball back to Virgil, bro. Or you give it to someone sideways. I'm like, bro, just give him the ball. It's like they don't trust man there. And obviously, he's used to playing in a team where when he's playing for Leverkusen, when he demands the ball, they give him the ball, bro.
Yeah.
I see, brother, you see every week, Xhaka, give him the ball. Xhaka will just give him the ball. He trusts him every single time. These men it's like they don't trust him to give him the ball, but I don't think it's based on him. I think it's based on what they think of the Prem and what they're used to, bro. Obviously, the way Szoboszlai played in 10 wasn't the same. He was doing more box-to-box stuff. But they're going to have to get used to that, bro, because otherwise he's going to lock a spare part, which means he's not being used. You got Salah not doing anything anyway. And then sometimes Gakpo won't be in the game. So that means you've got 3 people out of the game, bro. Pointless.
Yeah, it's just pointless. Like, guys, I promise you, go and watch it back and you see exactly what I'm talking about. Crazy, man. But let's get Joshua in the building, then Vibe. Excuse me, and then Pops to finish off. Big up, bro.
Welcome. Can you hear me?
Big up, bro.
Yeah, all good.
Listen, at the end of the day, from all of the hype, all of the build-up, everything, the game was always going to be tough, innit? Like, it was always going to be the atmosphere, everything surrounding it. It was always going to be a tough game. The thing is, though, Savage, you said it earlier, and it goes back to beginning of last season, first 10 games, we said about Slot's style of football that it was kind of boring. People were getting bored about it. You know, they were used to Klopp's high energy, high pace, fast football, always attacking, and Slot would slow the game down.
Yeah.
Today, and since around January, February, some sort of tactical change in the team. And it's really being exploited now, and we're seeing it now, but there's been a massive change and a massive switch. Today, you're up, and it looked like we had 10 men. It looked like they had 11 men on the pitch today. It looked the other way around. What we was doing, you get your foot on the ball and you control the game. Even when we went 2-1 down, there was a time when we want to score goals. We want to put an advantage ahead, but just slow the game down. Get control of the game. Get your passes in, make them tired, make them run around, and that's where you can. That's what you have to do in these sort of scenarios. The defending today at the back post, number of times, suspicious. Listen, we got Arsenal next week. We know what they do on set pieces. You know what they do in regards to crosses. If we defend like that, listen, Arteta's watching that game and he's licking his lips. He's excited. He's excited for what we showed today. But I'll say this. Isak hasn't played for 4 games,
Mhm.
and Newcastle haven't scored. They went down to 10 men, and they still scored. Against us. And it's not a coincidence that 2 weeks in a row, 2-0 up, and we've lost, and we've gone on to concede 2 goals. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's a tactical setup. I don't know what it is. Obviously, as you said, Savage, you said it earlier. Carrick were kind of trying to challenge him. Trying to find out why is it that you're doing this. I don't know why. I will say again, I agree with you in regards to the Vert stuff. Listen, Verts isn't. He obviously needs to get used to the league. You saw many times today that he was calling for the ball, but Newcastle set up really well.
Yeah, they did.
They set up a man-to-man. They pressed us really well, and then when we had the ball and we was passing on the back, they set up with a nice bank of 5. Then midfielders, free midfield pushed up, so to block off all passing lanes. They set up really well, so it was hard to get that ball in. It was hard to fire in, and if you misplaced that pass that Konate and VVD could have done, it was hard. And Maka is one of those ones that could pick out that pass. So when people are talking about Verts, him in between the lines, yes, he's calling for the ball, but it's hard for him to get it. I'll quickly say that once he does get on the ball, you get £100 million signing to play those risky passes. So when those risky passes don't come off, you can't blame him, because that's what you pay the money for, a man to do that. Because when it does come off in them higher ends of the pitch, that's where you get the reward. So, you have to give him time. He's 22, you have to give him time. But we've got a lot of growing pains. We've got a lot of things that we have to work through. This is a team that's new. It's a team that has a lot of transfers, and we're going to see it play out throughout the season. But
big up, bro.
Well said, Josh, man. Big up, man.
Couldn't have said anything better there, bro.
It's correct, man. Yeah, man. They just got to learn to not be so scared. I do get what it means, because at one point when I said to you, like, I could see Newcastle's formation. They pushed up high, and there's like a line of 5 people. And then that's when I said to you, like, why at that point do we have to just wait? Konate just hit some long ball into nobody? I'm like, bro, you don't. If there's not a pass on, you don't have to do that. Just like, when people feel like, oh, I have to do it now because, nah, bro, just, you get me? Just pass the ball around, bro, and draw them out a little bit. It makes the space. It opens up gaps in that. But it's definitely. We'll see what happens.
I have to just sit and break. You know what we need to do, Sam? Maybe just look at the game and see if we can find. Like, we know, like when we watch a game, we look for these things. So I know we know. But maybe we just like sit and just pick out moments within the game where we could do better. Like for an example, what did I say to you when it's floated cross? I said Alisson has to come and get that. No, Kirkish should have done better. 2 minutes later, this guy started to come out and start punching the ball around. Then he come out and I'm like, instead of leaving your defenders standing on the line and you waiting for one of them to win it, you can use your hand. You can jump higher than everyone else. So jump and catch.
One thing I said as well, the team, like, their head needs to be on a swivel a lot more, bro. Like, I think one of them callers said that Grav was rubbish. I don't believe that he was rubbish at all before, especially when he was playing on a yellow card. But when that goal got scored, when Konate was getting hustled up by Dan Burn and that, if you watch Grav, he doesn't look behind him, bro. He looks, because he kept showing it then. The geezer, standing offside. I think it's Malik Tar. He's standing offside for time. He's just standing there. So nobody bothers with him because he's way offside. Then he steps up a little bit. Then Pope gets the ball to take the free kick. And he's just standing there. And then Grav doesn't look over his head again. The next time Grav looks over his shoulder is when the ball's going over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's too late. It's too late. Like, you can't do anything about it. So I'm not blaming him. It's a bit of everything there. But if his head's on a swivel, he knows that guy's there. He doesn't let him go.
Then he probably just steps across. If he flicks down, then he knows, get my body in front.
Did you see how close he was when the ball went in? He's right next to him. Like, he's
and then he reacts slightly. Yeah, I know.
So that's why I'm like, them ones, like, it's just what to look out for. Head has to be on swivel. It's so easy to look over your shoulder one time and then look back and think it's all good. That's why people like Wataru, who he doesn't offer much in defense and that because he's pretty defensive first. But if you watch him play, all he does is put his head on a swivel. All he does is like an owl, bro, head's on a swivel. And then I'm looking at the replay and I can see Virgil on the one before that when they flick the ball up to Burns and then I think Alisson gets it. He's screaming at Mandem, yo, look, there's another player there. It's smart from Newcastle, but you can't have a man standing offside up there and think, oh, yeah, I don't need to watch him then. Brother, what do you think he's going to do? Just stay offside. He ain't
No,
gonna
he's
just
gonna
stand
run back on side, and when the ball's about to run up to take it.
Yeah, so Tongs is right, but he does it. He goes to appeal for an offside. The reason why Grav thinks he's offside is because he hasn't looked again. So of course, next time Grav looks, he's like, "Oh, you must be offside." He's not, bro. He's not.
Let's get Vid in, and then or Vibe, should I say, and then get Pops in as well after.
Yeah.
That's it, and we'll wrap it up there.
Hey,
Got,
boys,
man.
can you hear me?
Can hear you, bro.
That was a proper Barclays game, yeah.
Big up.
In terms of the performance, I thought that we did well to keep our heads cool, considering that this was a pretty scrappy game. We knew it was going to get pretty scrappy. It wasn't our best performance. It wasn't going to be pretty. In terms of the individual players, I thought Gravenberch played really well. I mean, I thought he, considering, like as you said, Sav, considering that he was on a yellow card, I mean, that was a very professional performance.
Yeah.
And then that was a proper captain's display from Van Dijk. I mean, the amount of times throw-ins after throw-ins after throw-ins. I mean, there was a point where I think that was the only tactic that was there. And and this was against Newcastle. Arsenal are probably cooking up something for us based on how we played today. So that's something that we gotta look out for.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kirkes, I think he made a mistake, but barring that, I thought he had a few good displays of his duels. I thought he played okay, but again, these are new signings, and communication with the defense is something that needs to be established. So this is only our second game. So yeah, Szoboszlai, I think that was his top performance. I mean, these things don't get accounted for in your G's and A's, but his off the ball movement and his running is something that needs to be admired, because he's got an engine. Like, he was everywhere at times, like right back, clearing, coming to the midfield. So I thought he played well. And Rio, for being 16, the composure at that time to hit it so sweetly, I mean, that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I do think that we need to strengthen at the back. I don't know. I didn't understand the high line that we played at the end to concede the second goal. I'm not sure. I think it was probably to play an offside trap of some sort, but I didn't really understand that. But this is 2 games in a row where we bottled 2 goals, and this is something concerning, because we've not seen this from Slot before. I mean, I think Joshua had mentioned it, since January onwards. I think there must have been some sort of technical change that there must have been played out that us fans might have noticed on the outside, but this is something that needs to be addressed so that these sort of deficiencies can be taken care of. But besides that, I don't think I think there has to be another way in which we can watch these games, because I feel like I might get a heart attack just watching the way we're playing this season. So
Big up to you, bro.
Big up, boys.
Just watch the game, bro, and eat. Maybe that way.
Yeah.
Big up, man.
You might have to do that show ends, bro, because I remember we spoke about it last season. See how everyone keeps saying they think it's around January. We said it at January, bro, when we talked. Remember the pivot? What disappeared?
Yeah. The pivot that disappeared.
And what happened then? All of a sudden, everyone said Grav's not. It doesn't look good anymore. Bro, it's like ideal with the time he changed it till then. That Liverpool you got at the beginning of the season when you played against Man U. That's the 2 games to look at. Go and look at Liverpool versus Man U at the start of the season. Look at the second game against Man U. Look at the difference, bro. Remember how like Grav was like who was it? Was it Bruno who locked up? Go. And they tried to Man U were trying to play the ball, and our press was mad at it. Then you look at the next game. Go and find out where the rest of the players are in the press. Then man are just chilling, bro. It's not like it's not a coincidence. There ain't coincidences in football, bro. 1 game, yeah. A bunch of games, nah. Bro.
6 months, 8 months.
Yeah. It's not a coincidence.
8 months of data ain't a coincidence no more.
Yeah, and now I'm wondering, like, and listen, I'm calm now, innit? So forget what I think about Slot, bro. I'm actually thinking now. Is it the fact that he played like he did, cautious, which seemed more controlling because he knew he came into a Klopp team that wasn't his. So I'm
Yeah.
going to try to get the best out of the players I've got already. So and I told man at the beginning of this, I was like, there's not much difference between how Klopp plays and this. And he kept saying it. He kept saying, I'm not doing anything different. I tweaked a few things. The main tweak was Gravenberch, bro. And he slowed down a little bit. Now he's got his setup and his team. I mean this, and hopefully I'm wrong, bro. Is it just that his tactics are a bit shit, bro? And no, is it the fact that his best tactic was tweaking Klopp's one and his is just shit? Because as soon as he decided to change it, it sucks, bro.
This is the moment when two things can be right, Sav. So what the players obviously have had Klopp for 10 years, so they're clearly used to one set of tactics, right?
Yeah.
Now he's got the players out and he's put his own players in the position. Now he's trying to teach Klopp's players and his players to his new tactics. So not only have you got the old players learning it, you've also got the new players coming in trying to learn it as well. So it will look shit. Instead of probably sticking to what majority knows and then bringing the new guys in, let them get used to it, and then try and tweak it as you're going along, and little tweaks. But at the moment, I told you, bro,
I promise I'm going to do this, bro. I'm going to go and watch some final games, bro. I'm going to go find some highlights of final games before he got to Liverpool, bro. And I want to see how they play. Because I saw, like, one game against Atletico. I don't really watch them like that. So I'm going to try and see that so I can figure it out myself, bro, because...
And it's beta PSG.
Yeah, because remember, like, at this point, and I know you didn't mean it like that when you just said it, because you're right, some of them were from the previous team. The players that he's got left over from Klopp are, quote-unquote, the best players in the Prem.
Yeah.
So he has no excuse. You've got the best right winger in the Prem or in the world, however you want to put it. You've got the best centre-back. You've got the best goalkeeper, bro. So you have not an excuse in the world, bro. Everybody would want a leftover best in the world from the new manager. Then you've brought your own team around it. And you've got the midfield that we got, which Klopp only had for a season. And one of them is Grav. And he's arguably one of your best players in the midfield. Everyone loves Mac. He's one of your best players. So, all right. So I'm just saying that, like, I'm being deadly serious, man. I'm not trolling, bro. Because I don't want to speak for everybody, but I never heard anyone mention Slot when we wanted a new manager. And when we was linked to him, I never heard anyone say they watched him play or manage or anything like that. So we don't need to lie to ourselves and go, "Wow, we knew he was cold." Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. And we're going to find out. And I hope he is, bro. I hope I'm wrong. Everyone's happy to call him a tactical and all that, but I've not seen anything, bro. I've seen poor patterns of play. And now he's starting to get all excited and stuff like that. He might just, I don't know, blood. Big up Mason, bro. Hopefully he can sort it. I don't know about that, bro. And he can't implement his own tactics playing through Salah. It ain't even about how good Salah is. You can't implement your tactics, what you want to do with your team, through a right winger, bro. Surely it's got to be through your striker. Surely it's got to be, you got a 10, then you got a striker now. So something's going to take away from Salah's game. He's going to have to become a facilitator. To be fair to him, he was the best facilitator in the league last season. But you have to change up the pattern. He can't stay where he stays now. There's a 10 now who's going to go into that spot and drift in, like Odegaard does for Arsenal. So you're going to have to do what Saka does, bro. And what Saka, the only difference Saka and Salah is, Saka will take man to the byline sometimes, like an actual winger, and do the Salah thing. Salah's on some, Salah, which is right. He's the best in the league, which is right. He just won the Premier League best player. And Slot's like, yeah. That thing what Salah told us last season where he said, Slot said, I told him I'll get the goals and that. And I don't have to defend. So basically he's saying, I get to play how I want as long as I do my job for you. And Slot's like, yeah, I agree. He worked on it. You can't do that this season with your team. It doesn't work, bro.
Yeah, you can't change it. You can't. What are you saying, man?
3 points, man. Rio. Let me start at the end where we got the most joy. Everybody asks if the boy ready. I can tell you, just look at the senior players. If he wasn't ready, Szoboszlai can take that shot. In my mind, if he wasn't ready, Dom would say, "All right, let me figure out some way to get my feet right and steal this one from this youngster," as opposed to, "Nah, hold on, look. I see you finishing training. Bury that day, man." And he did. I started to hear Savage while the game playing. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, right? But what the hell these men doing? We go to the land of the giants and all the flipping ball in the air, and we scored from the ball on the floor. And they're saying, all right, we supposed to got technically good players, right? That's what we say. If we all right,
Yeah.
Ali aside, we got 10 men out there. We can say strong 6, 7 of them are ballers. If you don't like Salah, that's one down. If you don't like Curtis Jones, that's another one down. If you don't like Ibu, that's another one down. All of the rest, you're telling me can play football. Why the hell we can't play football then?
Yeah.
Just pass the ball on the floor. We was 10 men. They was playing against 10 men. Just pass the ball. Now, long switch over, long diagonal. Yeah, look, a man on the run. Let me see. Oh, I nearly get it. Dan Burn heads the ball. Every time Dan Burn heads the ball, he felt like slapping someone. Every single time.
Played into the tactic.
Christ,
played right
man.
into the hands.
No, bigger. I'm bigger at Newcastle for that. You got Giants do what Giants need to do, right?
Of course, bro.
Put
Like
the ball on the floor.
Of course. I promise you, bro. When we play against Everton, if Liverpool do that, the same thing will happen, bro. Because that's what people like Dan Burn and Cher and Tarkowski. And Brandway and Morello and Milinkovic. These defenders, they will head of rocks, bro. It's not a problem. They don't care. I'm telling you, I don't want to big him up so much, bro. But man need to tell me what crack Dan Burn was on all game, bro. How can you be that strong and have an engine like that and be in 4 places at the same time, bro? Not 1 game against us, not 2 games against us, 3 of them back to bro. All the games you played, he matched us up in the league.
At this point, just sign him, Sav. At this point, just sign him. So he
bro,
can play again.
I'm thinking the same thing. I was like, I'll sign this geezer just so we don't have to play against him, bro. I swear. That's end up Pops, we had the first corner, and Tom Ends knows I screamed this out. I said, there ain't no way Salah's marking Dan Burn blood. There ain't no way, bro.
The smallest man on the pitch. Get Dan Burn a little embrace. I said to myself, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. No, again.
Not only that, the ball gets whipped in. And I saw Sobo next to him. So where did Mo go? Because I saw Mo marking him before they took the corner. Yeah. As the ball comes in, Mo ran off, and then Sobo was next to him.
I think Sobo pushed him away, I think Sobo pushed him out of the way.
Which makes sense to a degree.
Like he was...
You can't mark him. Move.
Szoboszlai was incredible today, bro. Like, that's intelligence, bro. That's in-game intelligence, bro. Sometimes his passing's meaty, but his intelligence to know what to do in all these
passing, oh my days.
Yeah, he's...
Two of the long balls today went off the pitch, innit? But I hear it, man.
Just stop that. Just stop it. You're trained. You're trained. We curse trained for the Hollywood pass. You don't need to be trained. Just keep it simple. If he keeps it simple, he's exceptional, because he has the ability to knock it short, run 5 yards and get it back and go on again. Because 4 lungs, we call him with 4 lungs. He's doing running. But I do not understand tactically what's going on. And I respect Eddie Howe, I respect Iraola, and I respect Glasner. Those are the 3 managers we play against. I respect them men at levels. And as you just said, I got to make a little call to Mr. Locke and ask a few questions, because I'm not liking what I'm seeing when we got all the short men on the pitch, but some reason we still switching it. Oh my God. Put the ball on the carpet, 11 against 10, and dominate this. We do this in training. You train 11 against 10 to just for this. Both ways. Striking so you can score against it, and also when you up 1. Look how you can dictate the pace. We did not at any point in time during that game dictate the pace. We scored goals when we needed to score them, but we did not dictate at any point. We were dominated for large portions of that game.
I agree. It's what we're good
at. We have gear 1, we don't have no middle gears, and we fly to gear 6. We need to go.
And then I told you, bro.
Yeah, but that's my shitty transmission, though.
That's what he does.
The transmission can drop out.
That's what he does, man. And then I told man earlier, bro. And then he panics when we go down, and then he throws the subs on, bro. He's the amount of times I've seen him do that. Someone scores against us, then he's like, oh yeah, Chiesa, get on the pitch now. It's all right. Like, get on. Like, everyone get on. Like, he's not even. I don't even think he's looking who to bring on. Like, you, man, in the green bib, get on the pitch, bro. Ball boy. Get on
everybody warm up. Everybody warm up. Yeah. You too. Come here. Yeah.
Liverpool are only the best team in the league.
We ended with...
We're only the best team in the league if you have the ball on the floor. That's the only time we're the best. As soon as the ball is in the air, the last goal, because because I was so in a work, I was too excited in it because I was like, I could see where it was going, and I was just hoping it was going to get to Rio. I didn't even see. I didn't even see the little pass, and then Harvey lay off, and Harvey ran around the side to make space, and then Salah went there. When you watch the goal back all together, I'm like, this goal's cold, bro. This is not a normal goal, bro. Like everyone,
That's it.
I didn't know that
No,
Harvey.
but that's
I didn't
it.
know that Harvey made space on the right hand side, so the man didn't know what Salah was going to do. I just saw him dink, bow. Kaiser's there, bow. I'm like, oh shit. That's what we do. As soon as you play the ball in the air, it's a myth, blood. That's not our thing, bro. And again, obviously, everyone's going to say the same thing, and I actually agree with everyone. The one thing that we're not the best at in the air is what most of the Prem is good at. Most of the teams that people think are rubbish, they're at least good in the air.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a problem. Next week, we are playing against the best team in the air with the best set pieces, bro. Brother, bro, when Declan Rice starts, and I'm so you don't understand.
No crosses and no corner. Like all we have to do, no corners and no silly free kicks. That's the two things we have to do in that game.
Yeah, but you got the other thing.
Impossible.
Everyone does long throws now as well, so you have to watch
out. Long throws are back.
We've got to deal with the damn long throws as well.
Somewhere,
I have to tell you, bro, I am not looking forward to seeing Declan Rice with. Though I don't rate Declan Rice, everyone rates him. I think he's a good player, bro. But the one thing he can do is cross.
Deliver, bro.
It's ridiculous. And he puts it exactly where he doesn't put it in. You want it there? I'll put it right there on your head, bro. Gabriel, Saliba, then they're gonna start push Alisson. Someone's gonna stand off the pitch, but really stand on the pitch. Someone's gonna stand in the goal. Saliba's gonna be sniffing Alisson's beard. It's mad, bro. That tactic's mad.
And then you'd have to count on your defenders to head the ball out,
bro. It's
and you see what?
I was gonna say, I think
you see what Lenny Yara did to
crazy.
Yes,
they're gonna have to gamble in it. I think with Arsenal with us, because at the same time, even though they will set up to do their set pieces, they're gonna be so aware of the counter attack as well. They're gonna be like they're gonna have to go right. How do we set up to be able to get maximum effort in terms of when we get the ball in the box to get our set piece right? But also, if they headed this ball out, who is there?
Our passing needs to be on point, bro. Because sometimes like our usual transitions, we're the best in the league at it, bro. But our passing's breaking down a little bit. It's not always the right ball, and I'm letting them off because it's been everyone so far. Since Salah do it, since Curtis do it, since Gakpo do it, since Ekatike do it.
Ekatike, everybody.
They're playing the wrong ball. It's like hitting off someone's shin or it's hitting off this geezer. So that needs to work on patterns of play because you can't waste them chances against these other teams. And don't get me wrong, like I don't want to speak like we don't have any answers for Arsenal. Of course we do. We're a better team than them, but they're so balanced and they have the patience, bro. They have the patience. Today, that thing what I was talking about when we don't know where to play, we can't break the lines and stuff like that. Arsenal will just keep the ball, bro. Man City will just keep the ball. We kick it long, bro, because we don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, we just go down.
But you're kicking it long to Gakpo, who's tall but weak in the air. Salah, who's small but strong on the floor. And then Ekatike, who's holding the ball up, but no one's running off him. So then he's having to give it back. He's having to give it back, bro.
But he's getting pushed too. You're sending up to a guy. He isn't big. He's tall. Yeah. He's getting pushed on the ball. So even when he holds it up, he's getting pushed. So he's bouncing off of him, and their man is the first man collecting it every single time. I honestly don't understand the long pass. Oh, just kick it long. No, knock it again. Recycle it again. They got 10 men. Ilanga ran his hair off. Just keep passing it.
Yeah.
You said it. They were at one point. It was a 4-5-1, and you could see the 5. And you said to yourself, all right, just hold it a minute. Keep passing. Ask one of them to move out to the 5. That's the spot to pass into now. Come, good. Then it's the quick, just like we scored. Quick 1-2 around the corner. All right, good. Keep the 1-2s going on the floor, and we will score. You can see it. You can see that we got tons of goals in this team. But this high ball stupidness, I do not understand. Honestly, I'm confused. I'm utterly confused. It's hurting my head. No, it hurt in my head, and I don't want. Like I said, I keep hearing you, Savage. I hearing you in my ears. Like I can hear Savage right now, boys. Talking about this, I can hear you.
No, you know what it is, bro. Because obviously we're all in the same boat, bro. Like I just want them all to do well at it. I want Slot to be the best manager in the league. I want the team to be the best in the league, and that. So we're not moaning for no reason, bro. But sorry, when you see something happen once, coincidence happens. That's happens more than that. I'm like, okay, this is an actual thing now. So it's like And you know, a lot of people come in today and everyone's dissing Konate. I don't agree with all that, get him out and all that, because I've seen Konate against the best players in the world help us win games, bro. Stop, man. He stopped Vinny. He stopped all these man, bro. But this is why you bring in another defender as well, because for the games where he can't be composed because he wants to be in a fight with man, you don't need him. You don't need him in that.
He should have been subbed at halftime. If you had a mind, you sub him at halftime.
Yeah, because he'll either get the better of the man.
You sub him at halftime?
Yeah, he'll get the better of the man, but he'll get booked.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know how to be smart about his fouls. Konate is the kind of guy that if he wants to push you in the back, he'll put 2 hands on your back and just push you in the back. Virgil will do the little knee, the little kick in the shin. You can't see what he's doing in that. He's so obvious with it. And because Konate is big as well, the refs are already looking out for it.
Real strong.
Looking out for it, so you got to take your time. So you need someone else composed.
Especially when he grabbed, the way he grabbed Gordon today.
Yeah, bro. And you got to read
under arrest.
the game.
Under arrest.
Yeah, the ref didn't help us today at all, and the ref was shit. But forget how we feel as fans and that, because we know it's wrong. Now you've got to read the game, guys. He ain't giving you anything. So be smarter with what you're doing now. Yes. He's going to keep looking for it. And I was so shook when Grav got the yellow, because I'm like, bro, one of our players are going to get sent off. And we're going to miss them for a few games, innit? So that's why I say Grav done so well, and Konate on a yellow card to keep going throughout the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, it ended up being Gordon who got sent off, which it should have been an easy straight red, because that was kind of disgusting what he did still.
Yeah, easy.
But the positive is, which I will end on the positive, is that we did get the 3 point. Rio scored, Grav scored, which he doesn't normally shoot. So Grav scored, and that you get me. Ekitike got another goal, bro.
No.
That's a striker doing what he's meant to do, and our left winger doing what he's meant to do.
Is him, man.
Yeah, man. So like, trust in them. Be excited about the prospect of getting new players in, but do not forget what you've already got, bro. I'm gonna keep saying this until the window closes. Ekitike is our player, bro. He plays for Liverpool. He has a contract. It's already up front. Isak is a Newcastle player, bro. He does not belong to us. He doesn't owe us anything, and he still might not play for us ever, bro. So why is all your energy going into this? I do not know, bro. Just the other Don just want us to game in it, Rio. Just know that. So for all the man them is too young and all that business, I'm gonna say it again. Unless you man are worried about his education or worried about his drinking, you don't need to worry about his age, bro. You don't need to worry about his age, bro. Just let him play football. All right, come on, bro.
Because the first time he got the ball, Sav, what did he do? Shake 2 man at Liverpool,
and they kicked him.
And they kicked
hard.
He doesn't care, man. Unpredictability, and he's not shook at all, bro. He plays like when M showed me the video of him before training, he plays exactly the same way, bro. Like he don't care. And then when I started watching the under 21s and that, bro, and the under 18s, I was like, oh, he just does this no matter what. Like it doesn't. Slot, do not take that out of this player, bro.
Yeah.
Let him be raw. He's gonna make mistakes. He's gonna try to take on too many people sometimes and mess up. I've seen him do that against, I think, Plymouth or Accrington. They kept trying it. I don't care because he offers something different. We're not asking for the whole game, but let's not pretend you had a masterclass today, bro. There was 11 minutes added on, and I saw a man warming up, and I said, okay, give him and Harvey the 11 minutes, and you brought them on 6 minutes later, bro. When the ball went out 3 times.
Why were they standing there when the ball went out
I don't know. It's almost like Slot was like, "Oh, we're under the cost. Don't bring them on." But in my head, I was
he was scared. He was scared because we were defending.
I was just like, "We need an outlet," and there's no one, because I've seen at one point somebody rossed the ball at the top of the pitch and there was nobody there, and they just came straight back.
And the maddest thing, even though we had we still had more men, so someone should have been gambling.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing about today.
Chiesa came on and was just defending. Chiesa came on as a striker, and all he did was defend.
That's the weirdest thing I've seen today.
Literally, he was just defending.
I'm telling you, that's the thing.
And we had the extra man. We had the extra man and had all 10 of our outfield players defending at all times. Yeah.
Gordon gets sent off, and we're the one who have 10 men. How does that make sense? The maths ain't mathing, bro. We're not supposed to have 10 men. I was watching Newcastle. I'm like, how did they got an extra man, bro?
Yeah, every overload they had
somebody snapped back on the field. It looked like somebody snapped back on the field, innit?
Yeah, man.
All right, listen, we'll leave it there, man. Big up to all the callers, man. Interesting take from everyone as well. I don't think no one had like bad takes. I think the only thing I took away is maybe the Gravers one was a bad one.
Yeah, Grav weren't good, and get Konate at the club.
Konate at the club. I think that's the only. It was a harsh one. He didn't do himself.
It's probably based on the goal, innit? Probably his involvement in the second goal, and Konate was just people being scared that he was going to get sent off. Because that's the issue with him. He gets booked for something stupid, and then you're kind of saying, just relax, no? And you still see him kind of go and you just relax.
You know, when he
relax,
hunt down, there was one year, and when we were winning, it was up, was it 2-0 or 1-0? And then I kept seeing Verge tell the man them like, oh nah, you shift into defense. So I can, and the man them like, Sobo just put his foot on the ball, was like, bruv, get yourself back in defense, bruv. What do you mean?
You hold it, just hold.
Yeah, like, and then yeah, he kept saying it to them, and then they just aired him, bro. And then he had to run back in with Kanate. I was like, so the whole time, you two, I didn't even notice Kanate weren't back. We're trying to stay up there. Nah, bro.
It's absolute madness, man. But hey, man, 3 points, bro. And as I saw on the thing, there's only 3 teams with maximum points so far. Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal. So let's keep it that way, bro. And hopefully we can go on and do bigger and better things, man. Because, yeah, man, like, I don't know about this game, bro. Like, frightening stuff that I saw today, bro. What did someone say? When did Wataru come on? You don't even want to know, bro. Because
no, did Wataru come on?
Yeah. You know, I'll tell you what.
No. My guy, no. When?
No, because I know what happened, bro. So what? You didn't know that Salah got subbed off in it.
When did Salah get subbed off?
This is the problem. This is why Slot's a pussy, bro. Slot took Wataru off in the 90 plus 12 minutes, bro. And how many minutes were added on?
11.
11 minutes, right? Yeah.
And listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. He put Wataru on in 90 plus 12. How many minutes were added on? 11. He's taking the piss, bro. He's taking the piss. He put Wataru on to run in the box, and then the whistle blood. I couldn't believe it. Of all the time he decided to take Salah off, man took him off with no time left, bro. You might as well just left him. Now Wataru's got to go and have an extra shower for no reason when he could have just put his clothes back on. Ends, I'm not joking, bro. 90 plus 12.
Confused. Check it and see Ends.
Because you know what happened when, remember, Rio, it's because Rio scored, didn't it? Rio scored 90 plus 10.
Yeah.
Rio's celebrating, and when we go back to the halfway line, he brings on Wataru.
Wataru slipped on the pitch then.
Yeah, because I saw him when they tried to kick the ball up long. I saw him in the box.
Yeah. During the basically after the celebration.
You know how,
so right at the end, you'll see him back stick. When there's a set piece going on, he's at the back stick.
The TV channel didn't even give Wataru the lower third with his name.
They didn't.
You know when it tells you that it's coming on?
They
didn't bother, bro. They didn't bother, bro. They're like, I'm not wasting editing time, bro. Like, the whistle's about to blow.
Yeah, man just dashed him on the pitch. Said, yeah, just run out.
Couldn't believe
it. The back door there. Just run on quick.
All right, man. Listen, I think the next stream will probably be tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a bit more calmer mind, look at the game again, see what bits that we could dissect from it tactically. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, man, everything else is kind of scheduled, man. But Sav, big up, man. Big up to Pops. Big up to all the callers as well, by the way, guys.
Big up, man.
As I said, man, this is the place to be after every match day. Come in, have your say, bro. Let us know what you think of the game.
Right, it could have been so much different. That's one positive. It could have been a dark calling, bro. It could have been a dark calling, bro. Because I might have to watch it back, man. I'm gonna have to start getting clippers to clip the channel and that because I can't. Bro. If you see man ends his face when that goal goes in, bro, from them, man, I was
in the sunken place, bro. I felt like I was in the sunken place because I'm like, this should not be. You know, I could have expected it if they still had 11 when we went 2 up, and I'm like, okay, they roared the crowd, they got one back. I'm like, you kind of expect them to probably get a moment. Will they take it? And if they take it, like, oh, come on, man. Like, we had 11 men and they had 10 men. Like every week, it's something. 2-0 up. We'll just give away 2 goals, 2 counter attacks. This week, they got 10 men, give like 2 set pieces. You're like, lads,
I don't know how tall Bruno Guimarães is, but I swear he's about 5'8", 5'7". He didn't even jump for that header. He just leaned on man. Bro, let them work for the goals at least. That's Liverpool's problem, man. Let people work for the goal against us, man.
If they get it, Sam, if they get it and they're fighting and scrapping and they're getting it, like, all right, fair enough. But they don't. No one works for goals against us, bro.
No, gifted so far. Gifted.
Yeah, man. But yeah, listen, man. Bradley's back, so that's good. That's a massive positive.
Yeah, massive positive.
Yeah,
Gomez another week stronger as well. Massive positive.
And obviously we don't play till Sunday, so it's a whole week
to get transfers done, bro. Whatever you're gonna get done, get it done and stop messing around.
If I'm correct, but the Arsenal game is on the 31st, isn't it?
Yeah, so Sunday.
Yes, transfer window closes next morning, closes next day.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything should be done. Like literally everything should be done before Friday, I think.
Yeah, man.
Because if you want them to play on Sunday, or if you want them eligible, even if whether
No one's
you're going to
coming.
play them
No
or
one's
not.
coming for Sunday. No one's coming for
Yeah,
Sunday.
because you know, man, like them man are gonna start Eze on the left against us, innit?
Nah, do you not know? He'll go in the 10 Sav because Odegaard is injured.
Oh, he's injured,
No,
innit?
other guy's gonna play. Now, other guy's gonna play. I
Like,
think
and
he's,
he's injured
I
and he
think-
pops
I think-
off.
he just
Come up
tweaked
with
his
a
shoulder. He
shoulder
tweaked his shoulder, so I think he's playing.
Oh,
Man.
his shoulder.
Yeah, I think he'll
Right,
play.
tomorrow,
Though. I figure that's just a tweak, man. You can take that out, but I think he'll play.
Hey,
They'll put
listen,
Nani
man.
on the right and Eze on the left.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Nani will be on the right. Listen, you know what? It's what the football fans for, innit? So let's see what happens, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stranger things, blood. Stranger things. Let's not even give Arsenal the energy like they're the champions. They ain't got over the line. We have to. So, yeah, man.
They're apparently at their best. We're not at our best. We're both on 6 points.
They look good, man, but I saw problems against Man U. Didn't see too much problems against Leeds, but I'm not supposed to see problems against Leeds. They
They
just got
should not
promoted.
be problem against Leeds.
Nah,
Let's be honest.
there were problems against Leeds too. There were
There was
problems
a
against
few,
Leeds.
yeah, but
It
against
wasn't,
United,
it was just enough that you can see. Yeah, if that was us or a better team,
against
that's
United,
a different
I saw
outcome.
enough, yeah,
Yeah,
I saw it
yeah.
up, bro. I saw Buemo and Cunha causing problems, bro. I saw it. So,
Yep.
and guess what, man? You did to play the ball on the floor against them. So, yeah.
Yep.
Play the ball on the floor.
Not
Right,
that difficult, is it?
No, it's not that difficult.
Big up, man.
Big
Let's
up,
head out.
chat, man. Big up everyone. Some
Big at the chat, man. Big at ends, big at
Ready?
that.
yeah, man. We'll be back, man. Tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.